No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Tackled at the 29.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now they try the right side here. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Back at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. Touchdown, Chicago. John Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
24-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Complete.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, alert. 53 is the mic. 53, check 53. Oh, you got D? 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. This one caught by Isabella. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
Hold up. Ankle. Mike, 53, Mike. Stop your whining. Go, guys, 4 down.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. This is the tight end, Njoku. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Go left.
And he'll give it here to his running back. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. No doubt, a very disappointing end. To what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bears 7, Packers nothing.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Pulled in at the 24. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53. I got you.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Complete.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
53,
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They're on 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Now a handoff looking right. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He was brought down by Shelbrick Redwine. It's a pickup of 6. Brings
a handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
25, the ball carrier.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Now they try the right side here. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
The kicker on.
A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season as the Bears push further out in front. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
They're on 25-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and
Wilson.
At the 27.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end.
Wilson's
And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
brings up 3rd and 4.
we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He's going to look deep down the field. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. He'll return it from the 6. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Bears take over.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. It's because of catches like that. That's why.
And the Chicago Bears are in the end zone. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver is at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. From the gun, Wilson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Wilson. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
At their 48-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Third and long, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Taken in the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. They run the option on second down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Shut him down! Shut him down! Let's do this!
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Shoot! Slam!
To throw is Wilson. Throwing on third and long. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's fourth.
Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
This is taken at the 23. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
29 is the Mike 29.
Now a handoff looking right. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26. From the gun, Wilson. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
6 brings up third and 3.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's second and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And the pressure gets to him again.
Russell Wilson, sack.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Check 26, check 26. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Run left.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So that'll back him up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
53. Don't get nervous. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Check pass, check pass. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Slam, slam. He's checking. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. Crash, crash.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 47.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They run the counter now on first down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and 11. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, Bears.
29 is the mic. Mic 29.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10.
At the Bears' 10-yard line.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit.
Check 53's mic. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. 14. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Hey.
Wilson on third down. That's complete right around the 8. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Wild Bill.
They'll try to run with Hunt, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
On second and goal, Wilson. That is caught in the 7-yard line. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Check 50, check 50. Check 53.
Now it's Hunt. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg. And they're at least trying to finish out strong.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got room. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
A gain of 25 yards. And the Bears first down.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Watch the safety creep. Go 14.
Now they try the right side here. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
SOS. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, 14. Watch the ship. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
From the gun, Wilson. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Landon Collins. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now this throw caught left side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain there of 21 yards.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one and another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Back to throw again. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost, it was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
7 yards there and a first down.
At the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's Wilson throwing on 3rd and long. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
And the Bears first down.
29 is a Mike. Mike 29. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 29 is a Mike. Mike 29. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. 29.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Bears 20.
Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job